home to some of the world's most rare and iconic creatures. Informants say Madagascar has long been a valued source country for the lizard king. And so it's in the capital of Penang we start to infiltrate his smuggling network.
Mario, nice to meet you. Hey. Mario.
Posing as interested buyers, we meet Mario, an exporter, he says, of seafood and reptiles.
I know someone.
Mario is the first to mention the man we're after.
Answer.
Okay.
You know him?
How do you know him?
The last 10 years ago, he needs photo. I introduced him someone.
Anson Wong is the Lizard King's real name. Caught twice for trafficking in the world's most endangered species, he's collectively served 8 years in U.S. and Malaysian jails. He was released just last year.
It's more about profit than it is.
Informants who've worked with him tell us it hasn't taken him long to resume charge of his smuggling network.
And you're sure that Anson Wong today is still smuggling despite the fact that he's served time in jail in the U.S.?
Yes, I'm sure, very sure about it. Because the leopard doesn't change his spot.
Indeed, from our time spent in the black market underworld of the wildlife trade in Africa and in Southeast Asia, people confirmed to us that the infamous trader is still at it.
Anson doesn't go... Still doing it now? Yeah? Yeah.
But we needed to prove it ourselves. For that, we head for the Lizard King's rural property in his hometown of Penang, Malaysia.
In 2010, when law enforcement officers busted into this place, they found 2 Bengal tigers as well as a crocodile. And the question now is that sort of thing still going on here?
Trying to avoid guards, we sneak past old cages, and then we come upon new ones. There are big animals inside. Experts later tell us they're believed to be serval cats from North Africa. Our year-long chase also involved a lengthy paper trail. We found shell companies and export permits, none of which are possible without the consent of authorities.
I won't know, is it?
Despite years of allegations of wrongdoing, Malaysia's environment minister in charge of the Wildlife Agency says he doubts there is any corruption.
If there is corruption, then I must go after it. You know, if anybody is corrupt, if anybody accepts bribes, then I must look into it.
With all that we've learned, it was time for us to confront the Lizard King.
Mr. Wong, Steve Chao from the program 101 East. How are you?
Wong was not in a mood to answer our questions.
No.
Sir, are you still involved in the trade of threatened and endangered species?
Ask them.
You understand.
And soon, workers of his emerged to try to stop us from filming.
Sir.
But not once did Wong deny that he, the world's most infamous wildlife trafficker, was back in the trade.
Sir.
Steve Chao, Jazeera, Penang, Malaysia.